Millions of people over 60 are facing the same issue. Knees cracking, legs losing strength, and needing support just to stand up, and most of them believe it's just old age. But it's not. The real problem isn't your age. It's something that's been overlooked for too long. A collagen deficiency, and a mistake in your daily fruit choices. After 60, your body's ability to produce natural collagen, the protein that keeps tendons strong, joints flexible, and leg muscles firm, drops dramatically. Your body isn't weakening just because you're aging. It's weakening because you no longer have the raw materials to maintain your mobility system. The less collagen you have, the stiffer your joints become, the weaker your legs feel, and the higher your risk of falling. But here's something few people know. Collagen can be rebuilt, as long as you give your body the right ingredients, and among those, fruit is one of the most effective, affordable, and absorbable sources. Studies from Otago University, Mahidol University, and the U.S. Geriatric Center all show that eating the right fruit at the right time can increase collagen density, reduce knee pain, and improve mobility in just 14 to 28 days. The problem is, most seniors are eating the wrong fruits. They reach for sweet ones that taste good, but silently fuel inflammation. And they ignore cheap, humble fruits that actually contain compounds that can rebuild joints, muscles, and ligaments. That's why you need to keep watching, because in the next section, you'll discover 3 familiar fruits that can completely transform the health of your legs. Not over months, but week by week. These fruits activate the enzymes that build collagen, reduce joint inflammation, boost blood flow to muscle tissues, and help restore leg strength from the inside out. And most surprising of all, the third fruit on our list has been clinically shown to increase knee collagen density by 24% in just 2 weeks. In real human trials. If you're facing weak legs, chronic joint pain, balance issues, or simply want to stay agile as you age, then choosing the right fruit is the very first and easiest step to take. Keep watching, because the first fruit we're about to reveal isn't rare or expensive. It's something you've probably overlooked for years. Fruit number 1. Star fruit. There's one thing 90% of seniors don't know. One of the hidden reasons behind weak legs, poor balance, and nighttime leg cramps isn't your bones. It's a combination of collagen loss and chronic inflammation around the joints. After 60, your body loses the ability to produce enough collagen, the protein that gives your tendons elasticity, your joints smooth movement, and your muscles the strength to support you. The result? Your legs slowly weaken. You lose power when standing for long periods. You wake up with painful cramps. You feel tightness in your calves or a dull ache behind your knees after a short walk. And star fruit, a fruit that's often overlooked, might be the very thing that helps reverse that decline. Star fruit is packed with natural vitamin C, up to 60 milligrams per 100 g, which is a crucial trigger for the enzymes responsible for producing type I and type 3 collagen in your body. This kind of collagen not only maintains leg strength, but also prevents muscle loss, especially in the thighs and calves, areas that are most vulnerable to muscle wasting after 60. When your vitamin C levels are high enough, your body naturally speeds up collagen production, filling the gaps in aging connective tissues. And most importantly, this is a safe, long-term, drug-free way for seniors to rebuild strength in their legs. But there's more. Starfruit also contains gallic acid, flavonoids, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm swelling around your knees and ankles, 2 of the most common pain zones for seniors. Inflammation is the silent culprit behind weak legs and poor leg circulation. Reduce the inflammation, and you stop the destructive chain reaction that breaks down your joints. And starfruit does this more effectively than you might think. A study from Mahidol University found that seniors who consistently took in 100 milligrams of vitamin C daily from fresh fruits like starfruit showed noticeable improvements in leg circulation, better balance, and fewer nighttime cramps. Many who used to feel pain just from standing up after sitting were able to walk over 1,000 steps each morning after just 3 weeks, without feeling weighed down. How to use it. Eat 2 to 3 slices of fresh starfruit every morning, either on an empty stomach or with breakfast. Sour varieties are best. They're higher in organic acids and more bioavailable. Avoid starfruit soaked in sugar or processed into desserts. Added sugar worsens inflammation. For best results, pair it with other enzyme-rich fruits like papaya or guava in your daily diet. Note: if you have a history of kidney issues, consult your doctor before consuming starfruit regularly. But if your kidneys are healthy, this is one of the simplest, most natural, and affordable ways to protect your legs from age-related decline. If you're struggling to stand for long, climb stairs, or feel like your knees are giving out, start with starfruit. This isn't a folk remedy. It's a smart, science-backed way for seniors to stop the weakening of their legs and preserve their mobility foundation every single day. Fruit number 2, guava. If you think oranges are the best source of vitamin C for people over 60, you're missing out on a natural weapon that's 4 times stronger. Guava. Just one medium guava contains up to 200 milligrams of vitamin C. That's 4 times more than an orange, 10 times more than an apple, and 20 times more than a banana. Why does that matter? Because vitamin C is essential for collagen production. And collagen is the foundation that keeps your legs from weakening, losing balance, or cramping without warning. After 60, your body doesn't just lose collagen. Blood circulation also declines, especially in the legs. As a result, you may feel tingling after sitting too long, weakness when standing up, or sudden leg cramps in the middle of the night. These symptoms are common among seniors, yet they're often ignored. Guava doesn't just support leg strength by rebuilding collagen. It also improves blood flow to your limbs, helping nourish your muscles and joints more effectively. A study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate guava daily for 6 weeks showed clear improvements in skin elasticity, connective tissue resilience, and balance control. What's more, guava doesn't just help your body make new collagen. It also contains lycopene and polyphenols, antioxidants that protect your existing collagen from being broken down by inflammation and free radicals. 2 of the main reasons. Leg weakness worsens after 60, but that's not all. Guava is low on the glycemic index and high in fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar, a key factor in preventing chronic inflammation in your joints and muscles. When blood flows freely, your legs feel warmer, cramps are reduced, and your muscle tissues receive the oxygen they need, all of which helps prevent muscle loss, especially in your thighs and calves. How to use it. Eat 1 fresh guava each morning or afternoon. If you have access to clean, organic guava, eat it with the peel. It's loaded with anti-inflammatory flavonoids. You can slice and eat it raw, blend it into smoothies, or add it to salads alongside other vitamin-rich fruits like kiwi, strawberries, or starfruit. Avoid bottled guava juice. It's usually packed with sugar, which cancels out the anti-inflammatory benefits If your legs go numb after sitting, if you're prone to nighttime cramps, or if your feet feel cold even when the weather isn't, then it's time to bring guava into your diet. This isn't just a sweet snack. It's a powerful ally for the aging body. With guava, you're not just boosting your vitamin C, you're reinforcing your body's collagen shield, maintaining healthy circulation, and fighting off the muscle loss that comes with age. And the best part? Guava is cheap, easy to find, and can start making a difference in just 2 weeks when used consistently. Fruit number 3. Sapodilla. Imagine a fruit that's naturally sweet yet powerful enough to restore leg strength without any pills. That's what sapodilla brings to the table. For younger folks, it's just a dessert. But for seniors, it's a natural source of sustained energy, fiber, and plant-based tannins compounds that help reduce inflammation, repair cartilage, and maintain flexibility in the knees, ankles, and hips. Sapodilla's greatest strength? It fuels your legs with steady energy, something most people over 60 desperately need. You might already feel it. After just a few minutes of walking, your legs feel heavy, and every step becomes harder. It's not just weak muscle sits declining glycogen levels in your leg muscles, draining your energy, even with light movement. Sapodilla is rich in complex carbohydrates that digest slowly, delivering stable energy without spiking your blood sugar. This means your legs stay stronger longer, no more quitting after just 10 to 15 minutes of walking. But that's not all. Sapodilla is packed with calcium, potassium, and magnesium, 3 critical minerals for joint and muscle health. As we age, we lose these minerals gradually, which leads to weaker bones, sore knees, shaky legs, and an increased risk of falling. Just 1 or 2 sapodillas a day can support bone health, slow down cartilage breakdown, and help stabilize your step. Even more impressive, sapodilla is loaded with polyphenols, powerful natural antioxidants that fight chronic inflammation around your joints. This type of silent inflammation is one of the most overlooked causes of unexplained joint pain in older adults. If your knees feel stiff in the morning, if your legs tingle after sitting too long, or if you get sharp pains when shifting position, your body is asking for help. Sapodilla offers gentle, natural relief with 0 side effects. How to use it? Eat 1 to 2 ripe sapodillas in the morning or early afternoon. Avoid eating them too late, as their natural sugars may disrupt sleep. If digestion is slow, if you have diabetes, speak with your doctor and consider smaller portions. You can enjoy them fresh, or blend with unsweetened nut milk for added nutrients. If you're searching for a natural remedy to boost leg energy and stop that heavy, dragging feeling after outing, sapodilla might be your answer. No prescriptions, no expensive treatments, just a simple fruit that, when eaten consistently for 1-2 weeks, can make a real difference in how your legs feel. Sapodilla isn't a trendy superfood. It's an everyday fruit with extraordinary benefits for senior mobility. And sometimes, the most powerful solutions are the ones closest to home. Now, you've just discovered 3 powerful fruits that can boost leg strength, ease joint pain, and help seniors restore movement in just a few short weeks. But here's the other side of the story: not all fruits are friendly to people over 60. Some, if eaten the wrong way or at the wrong time, may actually make your legs weaker, your joints more swollen, and your energy vanish after a simple walk. And the truth is, you may already be eating those fruits every day without knowing it. Number 1. Raisins. The sweet trap weakening seniors' legs, fueling joint inflammation, and triggering midnight leg cramps. Raisins are one of the most popular dried fruits among older adults. Their mild sweetness, soft texture, and ease of chewing make them a go-to snack for many seniors. But behind that convenience lies a hidden danger: highly concentrated natural sugars and almost no soluble fiber. Just one small handful of raisins, about 40 to 50 grams, can contain over 25 grams of sugar. For someone over 60, that's no small amount. Blood sugar spikes rapidly. Insulin surge. Then crashes within just 1-2 hours. The result? Shaky legs, muscle fatigue, knee discomfort, and even numbness in the toes after sitting too long. Even worse is the silent inflammation that often goes unnoticed in seniors. As blood sugar fluctuates, tissues around your joints, especially the knees and ankles, become highly sensitive to oxidative stress. You may hear your joints cracking when you stand up, feel vague pain in your legs for no clear reason, or experience discomfort after just a short walk. These aren't normal aging symptoms. They're signs of chronic inflammation triggered by sugar swings. And raisins are making it worse. And it doesn't stop there. Raisins can also disrupt your electrolyte balance if eaten too often. They're unusually high in potassium, which can interfere with blood pressure or diuretic medications, throwing off potassium levels and causing unexpected leg cramps at night. If you've ever woken up at 2 or 3 a.m. with a calf muscle that feels like it's being twisted by a rope, that innocent handful of raisins during your evening television time may be the culprit. For seniors dealing with weak legs, leg pain, joint stiffness, or nighttime cramps, raisins are not the healthy snack you think they are. They're sweet, but they deceive your body. They're small, but they can sabotage your entire musculoskeletal system. And the worst part? You won't see the damage right away. It creeps in slowly over weeks or months until your knees ache, your legs give out, and your doctor says, "It's just age." No, it's not just age. It's a mistake in your daily diet. Number 2. Jackfruit. Sweet and fragrant, but a digestive trap that can drain your legs, trigger cramps, and worsen joint inflammation day by day. There's no denying it. Jackfruit is one of the most beloved fruits in many cultures. Its rich sweetness, strong aroma, and sticky, chewy texture make it an irresistible dessert, especially for many seniors who enjoy a few bites after lunch. But that very appeal can also be a hidden trap for the aging body, especially for those over 60. Let's start with the most important fact. Jackfruit has a high glycemic index, meaning it can spike your blood sugar quickly after eating. Younger people may have the metabolic flexibility to handle this, but for seniors, especially those dealing with blood sugar issues, muscle weakness, or chronic inflammation, this sugar surge can come at a cost. Lightheadedness, sudden fatigue, mild muscle aches, and a noticeable loss of leg strength just 15 to 20 minutes after eating. That's why many people over 60 say things like, "I can't stand up after eating jackfruit, we have to sit down." Or, "My legs start shaking when I walk after eating it." These aren't signs of aging. They're signs. Your body can't handle the sugar and enzyme load. Jackfruit delivers in one hit. It doesn't stop there. Jackfruit is also a gas-producing fruit that can cause prolonged bloating, especially in people with slower digestion or weaker stomachs. If you eat jackfruit in the afternoon, you might still feel bloated and uncomfortable by bedtime. And here's the issue. That digestive stress interferes with your body's ability to absorb critical nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and B vitamins, nutrients that play a key role in muscle function, cramp prevention, and joint health. The more bloated you feel, the more these minerals get blocked, and the higher your chances of experiencing joint stiffness, night cramps, or weak knees when you stand. Worse yet, jackfruit is loaded with glucose but lacks balancing components like soluble fiber or protein. That means the energy release is fast and short-lived, leading seniors into a cycle of, the more I eat, the more drained I feel, followed by more sugar cravings and lower energy. If you eat jackfruit at the wrong time, like late afternoon or in excessive amounts, more than 100 grams per serving, it could silently be weakening your legs, inflaming your joints, and disrupting your energy levels. You might even find yourself waking up in the middle of the night with calf pain that feels like it's being pulled tight by a rope and have no idea it came from a few pieces of jackfruit. Number 3. Overripe bananas, a healthy habit that might be draining your balance, straining your joints, and fatiguing your legs. Bananas are everywhere, especially in homes with older adults. They're soft, easy to eat, good for digestion, which is why so many seniors reach for an overripe banana first thing in the morning, before exercise, or when they feel a little tired. But here's the part most people miss. When bananas become too ripe, their sugar and enzyme levels rise sharply, and, for a body that's slowly losing its regulatory balance, like those over 60, that spike becomes a burden. Overripe bananas are loaded with natural fructose C sugar that causes a sharp insulin response. For seniors, this often leads to a mild drop in blood pressure, shaky legs after eating, or even loss of balance during simple standing. Many seniors report, "I feel sleepy and lightheaded after eating a banana," not from lack of rest, but from post-meal sugar swings, and it doesn't end there. Ripe bananas can also silently throw off your potassium balance, especially if you're on blood pressure or diuretic medications. Elevated potassium doesn't always show symptoms right away, but it affects muscle contraction. That's why you may feel tightness, calf cramps, or that strange pressure in your lower legs after sitting for a while. Contrary to what many believe, overripe bananas aren't always easy to digest. As they overripen, they produce more fermentable compounds. When eaten on an empty stomach or with a sensitive gut, they can cause bloating and interfere with the absorption of key minerals, especially calcium and magnesium, which are crucial for bone strength, reducing leg pain, and preventing joint weakness in seniors. Another hidden issue. Bananas are often eaten as a standalone mini-meal, but they lack protein and healthy fat. This speeds up the sugar absorption, accelerates muscle loss, and leads to a pattern where you feel a quick energy boost, then a sudden drop in strength soon after. If you've been eating overripe bananas daily, especially on an empty stomach or late in the afternoon, there's a good chance you're unknowingly making your legs weaker, disrupting your sleep, and making your joints more reactive after every walk or movement. Sometimes, the reason your legs feel heavy by late afternoon started with that harmless-looking banana at breakfast. Making smart fruit choices for your health isn't some far-off goal. It's something you can start doing right now. You don't need to cut out every fruit. You don't have to eat star fruit every day, swear off raisins completely, or ban jackfruit forever. What matters most is this: understanding your body and understanding what each fruit is actually doing to your legs, your joints, and your overall health. After age 60, even the smallest decisions, like what fruit you eat for breakfast, can have a big impact on your mobility, muscle strength, and how well your joints recover. A guava in the morning might help rebuild leg strength, but a handful of raisins after dinner could be the reason you're waking up at 2 a.m. with leg cramps. Senior health doesn't come from pills. It comes from the right choices made over and over every single day. And the simplest, most powerful of those choices? Eat the right fruit. At the right time. In the right amount. That's a true natural remedy. That's the key to walking without fatigue, climbing stairs without pain, and waking up each morning with steadier legs than the day before. In the end, healthy aging doesn't come from a miracle food. It's not in some prescription bottle. It comes from the small, consistent choices you make every day. What you eat for breakfast, what you snack on after lunch, how you respond when your knees ache or your legs feel heavy. These are your body's way of speaking to you. If you're working to rebuild leg strength, ease joint pain, and improve mobility, this video wasn't just a quick tip. It's an invitation to a new way of living, one that honors your body and flows with nature. Eat starfruit to calm inflammation. Add guava to boost collagen and muscle power. Choose sapodilla to restore energy. And be cautious with raisins, jackfruit, or overripe bananas, foods that seem harmless, but may quietly be making your legs weaker, your sleep lighter, and your balance less steady by the day. After 60 isn't the beginning of the decline, it's the start of something new. It's your moment to take control of your body again, starting with the smallest decisions. A slice of starfruit in the morning, a guava after your walk, or simply saying no to that late afternoon banana. Let fruit return to its true role, not just something to snack on, but a natural therapy that helps you live stronger, steadier, and freer with each new day.